Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Martel. It's a gloomy Saturday. Rain, snowing, hail, storm Saturday, so I'm pretty much forced in the house, dealing with an injury and all that. I was talking to a friend of mine I have not talked to in so many years that she was telling me her issues with her boyfriend and all that. And she would say something profound that she's going to see a therapist and all that. She asked me what my faults. I said, I don't like therapists. They fake as hell. And it costs, you know what I'm saying? So the truth for loneliness video for today will be, well, it's the first time since I guess my tech advisor told me that I went far too much in my studies and so, which I didn't even know. So for this weekend until Monday, I'm actually free, And please donate to the PayPal and all that. But anyways, I want to talk on an original topic called dealing with therapists. Therapists aren't cheap to talk to, you know what I'm saying? And before people start criticizing, yes, I've been forced to get therapy. I say this many times in 2 First Lonely videos, and you have not understand what I'm going through. The first time was back in 2006 when I got beat up by the cops, being my cousin. Okay, we got beat up by racist cops or so. And at the time, I went to a judge or so. They gave me 2 choices, either A, do physical therapy and community service, or A, go to jail for 1 year. Which, I took the year being a therapist, anger management nonsense, It was pretty cool at the time, I talked to some young people, so there was like young teenage programs and all that. And it was not bad, But I know just talk to a therapist, I was told costs literally thousands of dollars. And I was thinking to myself, where am I coming with $1,000 just to talk to somebody? Where it was at first, it was a black female, therapist, and so she was pretty cool, Then that was the only time I seen one, but after that, been just be real white people and all, and not being racist or anything, but it is for what it is. And one dude was actually kind of cool. He also had work at the time, was a previous different caseworker, and all before he left, he was a therapist working for the hospital. And this was back in 2008, 16 year, because I did not know when I was playing. I should never say this though. He has the words said to me, "Have you ever been suicidal?" And I actually meant yes. Then all of a sudden, throw me to a psych ward against my own will. And I came back with a bill. I think I was there for 2 weeks or so. Thankfully, someone at the time was inside, befriending me, and so he was a weirdo, but a weirdo, wacko and all that. I'm surprised that to tell this story is horrific, you know what I'm saying? To be forced to go to therapy against your will legally, And no, I don't really recommend therapists. I told Leah, I said, that's brave that you want to talk to a therapist, but you just coming home with debt, you know what I'm saying? And hey, I ain't knocking those who want to get therapy, alright? I'm not knocking that. But as for me, I hated it because it's so fake, Of course, therapists are fake. It's just no different than prostitution. At least with a prostitute, at least you get some type of enjoyment. But you both with prostitution and therapists, you come home with debt. You come home with nothing. Coming home to hundreds of thousands of dollars in bills. Yes, I get bills and claims for this, And yes, and people say, why are you mad? Because, there's other ways they could go about it. But I guess those who've been forced to get help, by all means, I salute you, This ain't something I'm willing to talk about because I technically was not. For against my own will. But I'm frustrated because, I'd rather just put it on the internet sometimes, just say it for what it is, because it's either that or I don't like talking to fake people. I don't like to, now it kind of forces me to play politician at times. That kind of forced me to play politician. It does suck, Excuse me for a minute. Give me some drink of water first. And yeah, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I was also talking to my wife about this, about like seeing therapists, and all. I said, baby, you could just see me for free. You know what I'm saying? Save you thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because that costs money to talk to some fakes that have degrees and all that. You know. She said pretty profoundly that college isn't everything, because she also graduated college. I just want to say I love you, honey, for graduating college, and I told her that I'm proud of you for graduating college. You stick to what you believe in, you know. I told her I was denied going to college back in 2010, and I also was scammed by the community college at the time. Had charged me like a damn grand. Took me years to pay it off or so. But then my credit got destroyed though, due to health issues and lack of support and all that from so-called disability job agencies and all that. You know, so I had to use my own credit just to survive. You know what I'm saying? I also catch Uber lifts and Uber and Lyft rides and so forth. Because that's how much the so-called failure of disability programs refuse to help me most of the time. They refuse to help. You know, so what to say? You know what I'm saying? I've been having another issue with them for over almost 15 years, dealing with their asses. You know, and before you say anything that, you know, with therapy, you could just be, I don't feel anything true for these people, and a lot of them are agents. You know what I'm saying? Work for the government, want you to snitch on yourself. You know. But I do have a message for people with mental health that's dealing with it. You know. Go at therapy at your own risk, but just let you know that if you say any key code words, they throw you to a psych ward or probably throw you in prison. You know, and I've been dealing with a number of wackos and crazy people most of my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus I hate liars and manipulators. You know, Nick is killing. So this is why I made True Force Lonely videos, because technically I am alone, you know? You know, with nobody but just me, myself, and I at times, you know? You know, I do try to socialize. I do try my hardest to socialize with others, but, you know, in America, I always kept saying that people are not very open or friendly to talk to, unless it's just business and politics. That's all America is about, business and politics. I was talking to my wife, or so, like, I tell you, you just need to leave America. You know what I'm saying? We both need to leave America because it ain't good for us, you know. Of course, the loneliness will eat you up more and more as time goes on. You know, you become more bitter and harsher too, you know. And before people ever say, oh, you just need to open up, I try to be open. I always seem to be taken advantage of, you know. So you gotta look at that with a balance, you know. What makes me decide to come back and just do an audio broadcast sometimes? Well, I need an event, and technically it's for free. You know what I'm saying? Why pay thousands of dollars to talk to some weirdo and come home with debt? Yeah, you're not just coming home alone. You coming home with something. It always be something. You coming home with debt and bills and claims and so forth. Saying, I remember I showed this last year, so which is funny. So almost a bill cost almost $600 just to talk to a therapist. You know what I'm saying? So trust me. Why would I waste my damn time talk to therapy if it cost me thousands of damn dollars, you know? And that hurts my credit, you know? Hurts everything. You know? But I guess to say life is a teacher, you know? I guess the reason I'm also live as a nomad at times because, you know, you can't just be vulnerable with any and everybody, you know what I'm saying? You can't be your true self with just any old body, you know? And that's kind of hard to, I was just telling my wife about this too. It's so hard to be your true self, you know? And I told her you can't always be your true self with others, you know? And it sucks to say that. It's not, even to me, that's some kind of fake, but it's for our own good too, you know what I'm saying? And I'm never the one who like playing politicians. I don't like deception, manipulation. I hate that. I can smell that a mile away. But I told her too, you gotta stay away from people that do you no good, you know. That's why I live by myself, you know. Sometimes I'd rather hurt myself than versus hurt others, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I think that's the problem too, is attachment sometimes. Like, I'm the type of person, if I'm attached, that's it, you know. And that's kind of hard to break that up sometimes, you know. I guess I came from old school time with loyalty and family actually means something, you know. But you all know nowadays, family is afterthought, and the nuclear family just got nuked, you know, by one of you guys, you know. And it's sad nowadays. All you see is broken families, you know. Actually, ironically, me and my wife Isis was just talking about. We're gonna meet each other hopefully soon after I take care of these affairs. But I'm really puzzled with this too, and that is like people. She shared something pretty tabit too, like with little tidbit information to me that she shared. Most of the people in her area, all mostly or majority, are divorced. And we talk about marriage. You know, it was kind of funny though. I said, because you know somebody that was divorced, you know. In her background, I say, if you listen to people that's divorced, you're going to get divorced too. You know, if you be around bad company, guilty by association, you become part of the bad crowd. You know, like they say, take one rotten apple spoiled the bunch. You know what I'm saying? And that whole neighborhood spoiled. We talk about divorce and single mothers have such a relation to one another. They all related. It's all number division. You know, all number broken family. You know, America's about broken families, you know. What's the last time, and that's something I just made a video about broken families at time. What's the last time you see a nuclear stronghold on families, you know? Other than immigrants and foreigners, that's sad to say that, I have not yet to see a strong American family at all, like strong husbands and wives, you know? But anyways, and that's something that kind of intrigued me, we was talking about, you know, broken families. That actually kind of harmed me. Actually hurt me in the West. So, you know, don't listen to people like that. They miserable, they awful and all that, you know. And I know I'm not the one to give out advice like that, but that's why I live by myself for a reason, because it's easy to be around bad company. Or just even sometimes family. They say that blood is thicker than water, but that's not true. You know what I'm saying? My own family turned against me, you know. And I think that what it is, not being around, not socializing, hurts me in so many ways, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to be demeaning or disrespectful to these individuals or anything, but the people that around me, or not putting them out or anything, but a lot of them are dropouts and felons, and you know, they do help. That's the reason I'm just hesitant too, speaking this out. But a lot of them just questionable backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, not putting them out, not disrespectful or anything, you know. Just being mindful, you know. I am mindful of these things. This is actually one of my longest audio podcasts I made, you know, as far as dealing with truth versus loneliness. I guess because, I don't like to be vulnerable, because people, especially as a man and a disabled man, a black man too, you know, and it's kind of funny. I remember hearing this about this too, that black man is unable to show vulnerability because it'd be looked as a coward and weak, you know, or a pussy, or gay. Just no disrespect to people that's LGBT, but that's for what it is. In America, you know, of course, especially as a man, you're not allowed to be expressive, fed up, crying, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be tough, you're supposed to be hard. You know, I'm thankful too I do record music, because I would not be here. Like, quite frankly, I would not be here if it wasn't for music. And that's musical therapy in itself, you know, record music, you know, letting it all out, you know. It's not healthy to be all pinned up, stressed out, you know what I'm saying, bug out at times, you know. I know y'all, some of y'all impatient, some of y'all got short attention spans. I know this is going on 15 minutes now, just not looking at it as I record. It's like 14 minutes and 20 something seconds. I guess that's my 15 minutes of fame, though. But on a serious note, it's hard to be vulnerable, especially as a man. You know, people, you know, I find funny here in America or in the West, a woman can cry, she can express herself, she's allowed to express herself. You know, women are emotional creatures, just being real, not being sexist or disrespectful or anything, but women are allowed to be, you know, vulnerable before a man. Suck it up, man, just suck it up and put up with it. Shut up, stop being a pussy, just be a man. So of course men are depressed and suicidal, you know. And I don't advocate suicide, okay? Please, just for those for people with disabilities and mental health, with myself included. I'm not saying this for people with mental health who brave enough, who came out the closet to admit they need help. Congratulations. You choose the opportunity. Me, I was pretty much forced legally to get help or go to prison, So, that being that in a nutshell, no. Thank y'all for watching. And sorry I dragged this on for way too long than expected. Anyways, I'm out. Martel's out. Later.